What's good? What's good? Let's begin.
What is this? Vergil.
As a man raised on shonen anime, or more specifically the hand-swapping aspects of them, swordplay has always been something that I have an appreciation for. There's a character that exemplifies this, and today's video will be about that individual, Vergil, from the DMC franchise. Now I could hit you with the game version of him, but that's for another day. This video is about Vergil from season 2 of the Netflix DMC anime that recently landed. No BS, this nigga was a masterclass in BTA, straight belt. Was being distributed like 90% of the time he was on screen. In particular though, anytime him and his brother Dante fought, set the table, we eating as a family. We punch in with the twin brothers on some yappery. We did not come for that. Straight boxing only. Vergil agrees and starts this off moving like there's chakra applied to his feet, heading straight for Dante. Keep in mind, a nigga with a sword is running directly towards a nigga with 2 guns. Confidence levels are different. Anywho, Dante responds in kind. Ducking the ones just don't run in the bloodline, it seems. We get the bird's eye view of the pre-clash. They serve in angles right now and we locked in. The swords meet and peep the shockwave. We couldn't even be bystanders for this fade. Sword struggle continues, then Vergil tells that nigga Dante to back up, deflects Dante's next strike, then weaves the fuck out the follow-up. Efficient movements. Reverse glides and goes for the game closer but gets blocked on some slick shit. Dante ain't take the previous attempt kindly, tries to take Vergil's legs but gets parried. We move to Vergil's POV, W angles. And Dante did not expect this level of boxing from his brother. You can tell it's pissing him off because the wind up on the next strike was designed to have Vergil on a t-shirt. Now, look at Vergil's face. Blood knew he was about to get disrespectful because he gracefully dodges said strike and immediately tries to pack Dante up. Dante Weave Nation certified too, so the attempt doesn't work and the 2 thrusts, pause, he tried to get off lets me know that the brotherly love is fading. Vergil, over the dodging shit, blocks the overhead strike, with swag by the way, deflects it and immediately goes on the offensive. Dante not fucking with the pressure and rolls to get some distance. This nigga Vergil said, "Why are you running?" and hawks him the fuck down. Dante weaves the initial strike and blocks the following 2 of a would-be 3-piece combo. This is some good shit. Now, peep the last strike. Do you know how confident you have to be to hit a majestic spin move in a situation like this? And then proceed to jump over the opponent's follow-up strike? You've never seen a white boy maneuver like this. Dante thought he secured a sacred 2 seconds of breathing time. That man Vergil said, "Lock the fuck in, twin. My special meter is full." Look at this move he gets off mid-fade. 4 strikes. Close range before his feet even hit the floor. And there are regular niggas in this verse that think that they should try and fight him. Picture that. We back with Dante launching unsuccessful sword swing number 17, which is disrespectfully weak, and peep the angles. Good God. However, that man Dante blocks the incoming strike with his back turned. Motherfuckers really going band for band over this aura shit. Now, they hold this position for a while and do some yapping. Fuck all of that, we're here for the ones. They hit the brief sword clash and then Vergil weaves a swing in true light-skinned fashion before immediately exchanging 2 strikes. Dante starts to get the upper hand in the aura department with the immaculate disarming kick. Shit was so clean they made you see it twice. That was not my edit. Moving on. With Vergil having no sword, Dante decides to see where those hands are at. Launches a roundhouse kick with a swift swipe afterwards. Vergil dodges both on some ultra instinct shit. Peep the finesse of the counter elbow Vergil hits this nigga with. Midsection cannot feel sexy after this shit. And look at the facial expression this man Dante has right here. He and we are sick. To make matters worse, examine how effortlessly he catching the sword, cocks that shit back and then ragdolls that motherfucker Dante with impact frame and everything. Got my goat looking like Vegeta 3 seconds after he says he can handle some shit. I am now anxious, not gonna lie. Dante recovers, barely. Vergil rushes back in and then we get the tasteful POV switch to a fuck-ass sniper. Them boys down there mixing shit up to the point that the sniper can't even keep track. We snap to Vergil delivering the jump kick of ruin, and at this point I'm forced to admit his hands do indeed work better than Dante's. Because look at the airtime bro is catching, got him slapping off concrete. The spinal cord was not built for this activity. Dante recovers, and as he looks up, that man Vergil is in the air with an overhead swing of malicious intent and contempt. Thank God that man Dante dodges the attack because the whole series ends there if he didn't, not gonna lie. We back with a brief sword clash, after which Dante tries to clip Vergil on some slick shit but gets weaved. Vergil tries to get an attack off, and who is this man Dante feeling like right now? That fancy shit got him weaved, blocked and punished with the kick of malignant work. Dante bounces back and he thought he was the only one with ranged options. Vergil said, watch this wrist work. The wave of bisection is dodged, but look at how quick this man Vergil closes the distance. This shit really means something to him. Look at Vergil's face after this first strike. He wanted Dante gone with every fiber of his being. The hand swapping continues before Vergil hops over Dante like Neo from the Matrix. The trench coat is blue, not black. But anywho, the aura off shifts the fighting on a statue, some calm little aerial slashes taking place. Vergil launches at Dante, gets dodged, and the fight takes to an even higher ground. If Dante wasn't nice with that sword, it really would be GG's, because that's 5 consecutive swings from Vergil who successfully blocks or weaves, including a decapitation attempt. I'm trying to tell niggas, fuck around and Vergil will take the top off the whip, if you catch my drift. That flurry had my boy in the red sweating, so he flips over Vergil and tries to get some breathing time. Again, peep how fast he was on pursuit. That nigga said you can breathe when you're dead. Dante blocks 3 sword strikes and you can tangibly see the aggression in Vergil's face. This shit is crazy. Dante told him to back the fuck up like that virus was still in effect, then proceeds to launch a clean stinger. The sword thrust is really called stinger in the games, by the way. The stinger was clean, but that fucking block, spotless, nigga. Moving on. I hate this nigga Vergil, bro, because post block, look how he does my boy. I am sick. First he had him bouncing off water, now it's concrete again. My dog done dropped his sword and everything. Post this, there's some yap. We gonna skip to why I even made this video to begin with. Remember that sniper from earlier? Good. Vergil slimes Dante in a nanosecond, and then in the next, he slices a bullet in half. You beefing him? I ain't beefing him. So who the fuck beefing him? Dante does not have the facilities for that, big man. I'm still on this. The nigga took his gun so fast, they had time for a fit pick. Man, listen. He then returns fire and retires the sniper in question with swag, by the way. Fuck this nigga. Anywho, yeah, the sniper, he confetti now. We snap back to Dante with his sword over Vergil's chest, and this is why I made this video. This nigga grabs the sword and impales himself to keep the fade on both. Battle Beast would induct him into the round table of real niggatry expeditiously. Post impalement, he smirks and then delivers the headbutt of CTE and Parkinson's. Rips the sword out, and again, peep the facial expression. The ecstasy this man feeling over spilling sibling blood. Devious. Takes Dante's sword and impales him with it on TV monitors. Run this part back as many times as you need to until the clear disrespect becomes clearer to you. If you still can't figure it out, look at Sis's face. The aura deficit might be unrecoverable. Left that man there like a certain religious figure and went on to deliver even more belt on unsuspecting souls. Chills down my spine, I'm telling you. I told you this man was indeed a quirked up white boy and you thought I was bullshitting. I was not bullshitting. He will clear your verse within reason. And if this video doesn't convince you, give me some time and I got some more shit for you. Until then though, bye. Psych, there's still food on the plate and we need to finish. We punch back in with them boys aura farming in hell, by the way. Got glass falling for the aesthetic and everything. We cannot compete with these niggas. Dante finishes uploading the pic to Insta and rushes Vergil. Peep the wind up. He was not playing with his twin brother anymore. Effortless parry from Vergil with the sword not even drawn. That nigga special meter nearly full again, I can tell. Dante still mid-air and Vergil connects with the despicable scabbard thrust to let him know whose hood this is. Dante said we're gonna have to share. Grabs the scabbard and whips that shit back at Vergil. The commitment to the ones is commendable. Dante on W pursuit timing already in Vergil's face for the exchange. Mid-clash we get the flashback to them fighting as youngins and you can see how far this man Vergil has come. Back to the present and these niggas is swinging for dear life. One wrong swing and one of them is joining their mother and shit. She dead, by the way. Dante gets the upper hand and I mean he applying pressure to that fraudulent blue cloak man. Finishes the combo string with the overhead swing. Vergil said relax, you're feeling yourself a little too much right now. Blocks the overhead swing before we hop back into a flashback. W past and present jumping, not gonna lie. Vergil wins the sword clash and they are back to trying to compete for history's biggest crash out. Look at these swings. Vergil weaves Dante's swing on some majestic shit. Dante not going for that and starts swinging that sword with style and goes in for the finish. Vergil blocks the strike at the last second and blocks the follow-up before he goes on the offensive, and we head back into a flashback. Back in the present, Dante hitting maneuvers the way he dodging Vergil's swings right now. Vergil tells him social distancing still in effect, and Dante says he don't give a fuck, I'm gonna pack you up regardless. Hops back in close range for some boxing. Vergil hits the backflip of extraness and stares Dante down. Dante having second guesses about smoking his brother, but job's not finished. Just the way that Vergil was stood there let me know that Dante was about to get done the worst way. Now peep game. We get the leg sweep from Vergil that Dante used to hit him with when they were kids. The slow-mo reenactment? Oh fucking nah. But we ain't done. Vergil, not missing a beat, positions himself underneath Dante. Pause. I said pause. And look at Dante's face. Even he can't believe how rude this display from his brother is right now. We cut to the kid POV of Dante using the same moves on Vergil when they were kids. Again. Oh fucking nah. Then it happens. Vergil shows Dante that they ain't kids no more and that there are indeed now levels to this shit. Impales that man, bringing the fight and this video to a close. Aura leaking all over the floor and shit. Damn. So yeah, I wasn't lying, was I? If we talking disrespect, swordplay, a performance that's truly raw as fuck, we gonna need to include the European Crip in that discussion. I'ma spin back on game Vergil because he a different demon entirely. But until then, bye.